Okay, for this video I got a couple problems on this truck I need to fix. Got a leaky roof. You know, I really don't like this antenna location. It doesn't seem like a very good idea. It's not supported. I think I'm going to take that out. If I put an antenna on this truck, it's going to be on the bed or somewhere more, you know, it's not just in a thin roof. It's probably not the biggest deal until it starts whapping in the wind, or if you're driving through some trees or something and it's getting hit by branches. And I'm not sure how it comes off, so I'm just gonna yank it off. That's the trick. I could probably even just get a new one of these, get a new antenna mount, but yeah, I don't want to reinforce that first. Probably can't do any welding on that, but I could probably seam seal it to that maybe, or some kind of adhesive, and just thicken up an area right here just so it's not, I don't know, I'm not too worried about the antenna. I'm good on all that. We can put it on the back or the front. I want my roof fixed. So for right now, just gonna do a temporary solution. Oh, that's the roof. There's no paint underneath this antenna mount. I need to wipe that up. Try and not drag that across the roof. I'll just do this. Cut off a piece of Eternal Bond. And I'm just going to do a quick patch on that roof. Might even be a good spot to run some wires through for a light bar, so yeah, we'll see. The second problem engine light. First check engine light on Rusty. That's actually kind of awesome because I spent 150 bucks on that OBD reader and I have an excuse to use it. Go to the GM menu. Let's see here. It's 93. 8th VIN is a letter N. Okay, letter N. Is this truck? Yes. Transmission manual? No. Okay, so I need to do all that when it's connected and truck on, probably. Let's go ahead and get this connected. If I should do... Go ahead and turn this on. '93. N. Yes. Transmission manual. No. Oh. Electronic spark control circuit problems. Electronic spark timing circuit, low voltage detected. That might explain a couple of things. I was taking the corner and maybe a wire came loose. Also, my cruise control started spazzing out. Sounds like a relay's clicking on and off really fast. So maybe, yeah, maybe something, or maybe we're having more electrical problems. But let's see here, electronic spark control was one of the things I replaced. So maybe that didn't last too long or it burned out for some reason, or it is, yeah, just a wire came loose. It's been running fine, running great, and then I took that corner. It was a sharp corner. And, yeah, might have a loose wire. There's actually quite a few problems in here, so that wouldn't be too surprising. Low voltage. Well, still drives fine, but it does have a little bit of a misfire, especially when it's sitting in park. You can really notice it. Got a TBI code 43 was for... I found a GMT 400 forum. It's pretty handy. Pretty helpful. Everything on these sites pointing to a knock sensor. And then I hopped over here and here's 43 low voltage at electronic spark timing circuit. And there's a few notes down here telling you to check a few things. Wiring and connections to the ECM terminal L. Wiring and connections from the electronic spark controller to the ECM. And it is this third suggestion that made me remember that I broke a connector down there by the starter motor. I think that connector for the knock sensor fell off when I took that corner. A few other helpful notes here, voltage check. So let's take a look down below. I'll bet that plug is dangling right now. And look at that. Fell right out of there. That's why it happened in the corner. Okay, that's an easy fix. Okay, so I need a new one of these. That was brittle, melted. Bumped it with the new starter motor and it just crumbled and fell off, so I stuck it back on there, but there's no more clip to hold it on. Don't really see how that clips onto this thing anymore. It must be... I think the sensor is missing some plastic itself, and so it can't clip back on anymore, even if I got a new plug. So... I'm going to find some way to bend this connector and get it to stick in there really good. It's just a temporary solution. I'll get a new connector and... Yep, that is a knock sensor that I'm looking at, and there is a broken and missing piece that I need for the connector to clip back up onto... Oh, and there's just decided to show me a different one. Oh boy, around 50 bucks. Oh, there it is. That's the one I was looking at. So I got a couple options. 51. Okay, I just went and picked up a new knock sensor for $57. Holy moly. Made in USA though, so it's a good part. By standard. 57. The pigtail was 15 bucks, also really expensive. But now we have a complete set of parts so I can fix this little connector problem. The total for these was $72.98. That is an expensive repair, but I've got to fix that clip. I think I might have to take out the starter motor to get to this here. Actually, I might be able to get a socket on that. Is that how that's supposed to come off with a socket? Looks like it. Never done a knock sensor before. I don't think there should be any oil or fluids on the other side of it. It should be just a threaded hole. And thankfully it looks like it has some anti-seize maybe? I've never seen orange anti-seize, but maybe it's the copper stuff that just has changed color a little bit. Or maybe it's thread sealant. Either way, it doesn't look too corroded. I've got high hopes this will come out easy. Okay, this takes a 22mm. Might need a little bit of an extension. Nice. I was a little worried this is going to be stuck. There it is. Yeah, easy fix. I needed one of these. Knock sensor. Yep, that is supposed to have a clip on there. What do you want, your horses? It's breakfast time. Hold on, your horses. on, you horses. Don't eat the string. Hold on, Jux. Hold on. Gotta be anti-seize. I don't know what else that could be. It came out all nice and smooth like it had anti-seize on it. So I'm gonna put some anti-seize on this one. Oh, already has it. Whatever that stuff is. Kind of looks like the thread sealant that you use on air fittings. Alright, brand new knock sensor. Got the clippy part on it, not broken. That's what we need. I'll make sure to save the old one since it is still good. It's just got a broken connector on it. It's got a broken clip on it. It still has a connector, so in an emergency I can use that. If something happens, I guess. I don't know. I don't trust. Not the easiest spot to get to, but definitely not the worst. Getting a second hand up here helps. Take my gloves off so I could feel what I was doing. New knock sensor is installed. Let's get this plug replaced. It is all melted. That shouldn't be too hard either. I'll just snip it about there. I'll leave some slack on the wire. Let's just splice on the new one. I would solder this, but I feel like being lazy. I'm gonna mess with that later if I need to, but let's crimp it. Just thinking about adding a quick disconnect so I can replace this in the future if it goes bad again, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it with some fiberglass. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. Get a little tug. Alright, there we are. New pigtail for the knock sensor. Looks clean. No obstructions. Alright, let's write that. Maybe grab a little zip tie. Okay, just so I happen to find a used zip tie right behind me, right below my feet. And it worked out. I'll take some of this stuff and some safety wire and see if I can't make a little shield. Okay, that was pretty difficult, but I got that on there. Just a single piece of safety wire and a little short wrap of fiberglass there. Later on I might redo this if I can find some of my metal zip ties. That was just way too hard trying to twist a piece of safety wire around that, but I did get it. I should stay put. Keep that plug from melting in the future. Check engine light. Easy fix, I love it. Alright, stay tuned everybody. We are trying to make a stealth truck, but we keep running into things. There might even be one more repair item I'm going to do. And then we'll get back to making the stealth truck here. It's going to be awesome. And then we get back to working on this RV. She's just about ready to get running. Just need to hook up some switches, get that seat back in there, and actually starting to pick up pace on that RV. It feels good. That is actually idling smoother. I just capped off the EGR valve. Or disconnected it anyway. That is the solenoid valve that controls the vacuum, controls the EGR valve, which is more than ready to come out. That is the next video I'm thinking about getting on this truck. It'll be a quick one. That is a much better sounding idle though. Those EGR valves are just need to come out. It's just garbage idea. It's a money grab. If it was a newer truck, yeah, it'd be a different story. But so next video maybe we'll take that out, do a delete. Stay tuned, lots coming up. God, yeah, the idle on that is so much smoother now. Got one of these LED bulbs from the RV. Let's see if that works in here. Whoop. Boy, that is a tight fit. There we go. Crusty connection in there, but hey, look at that. That's handy. Actually looks really cool. You can't see it on the camera, but I can see all the individual LED diodes. A neat little light there. Let's make sure that turns off when the hood shuts. Oh yeah. Sweet. That'd be handy. Let's make sure to disconnect the battery. I don't know why I just put this handy disconnect on here, and I just do that every time now. I'm sure I'll stop once I get my radio programmed. Once I get it working and programmed. Going to want to keep my time. Okay.